and welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Today we're going to see when will you meet your perfect man, woman, your perfect person, your perfect partner. That is our topic today, your divine match. And we'll also see where you will meet them. We'll see what they're like, get a bit about their description. We'll see some details from the relationship as well to see what that will be like. That is our topic today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, you can pause the video, of course, if you need more time with the piles, and you can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group 1, we have the Amethyst Koi Fish, and we'll be using the Haunted House Tarot. For group 2, we have the Rose Quartz Koi Fish, and we'll be using the Witch's Tarot. For group 3, we have the Amazonite Koi Fish, and we'll be using the Stained Glass Tarot. And for group 4, we have the Clear Quartz Koi Fish. And we'll be using the Salvic Legends Tarot for group 4. So go ahead, pause the video, take as much time as you need, and we're just going to jump right into it. All right, if you chose group 1 with the Amethyst Koi Fish and the Haunted House Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see when will you meet your perfect man, woman, partner. We'll see how this person will enter your life or where you will meet this person. We'll get some deets about what they're like, and we'll tap into the relationship as well. Spirit, for group 1 with the Amethyst, please show us the timeline first. What is the timeline for group 1? Okay, so right away I'm getting a strong message that this is already in motion and this is divinely guided. This is a good thing because some people go through life and they have to manifest their divine partner, the person that they desire, or they have to set intention for it, or they have to go on a lot of dates and they have to look for it and find this person. For you, whenever divine timing is at play, that automatically lets you know that you have spiritual support. So I see just right away, right off the bat, that your process of getting to your divine partner will likely be easier than most people. Divine timing is at play. Such a good sign to come in because that lets us know that you already have a lot of spiritual support, and Spirit is like, you're not alone in this. In fact, I got your back quite a bit. This number 20 is also really sticking out to me right now. 20 could have been the age you were at when you shifted towards meeting this person, or if you're under 20, you could meet this person as you're, during your 20-year-old year. Of course, the 20 traditionally represents like the 20th of the month, so that will likely be significant to you in some way, but it was sticking out to me in different ways as Spirit is speaking through that card. So 20 is going to be significant for you. If you look back on even 2020 and you recognize that as a year that you went through a very drastic change personally that aligned you towards a different kind of partner or a different set of desires, I can see that reflected here as well. Same thing for, being age 20. All right, so let's look at what we have. We have Saturday. We have 05 that came up as well. So on the 5th of the month, on the 20th of the month, these will be significant days. Also, 05 can represent the 5th month, which is May. 5 years could be significant for some of you. We have fall that came up as a significant season for you. So it looks like you will meet this person likely in fall. We also have September. that came out. September will be significant. And then we have Aquarius season, which is January 20th to February 18th. Yeah, Spirit's kind of saying everyone is on a different timeline because this is already divinely guided into your life. We have Saturday that has come up as well. So Saturday could be the day that you meet them. It could be the day that you go on your first date with them. I'm also hearing Saturday class. So someone may have a Saturday class now or in the future that this person will also be attending. Spirit, can I have a couple tarot cards for their timeline? Are we looking at sooner or later for group 1? Well, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So right away, Spirit is saying you're in a lucky, favorable position. And I almost get an energy of Spirit being like, don't worry about time because it's just going to inspire you to take action. And the last thing that you want to do when something is already divinely guided towards you is to try to take action towards it. It feels like it would be helpful, but that's actually something that would take you out of alignment, being that you're already in alignment and there isn't any big task being asked of you. We also got the Three of Cups that has just come out to support that. Three of Cups is a card of celebration. Three of Cups is a card of divine alignment. It's also like the fates. So if you've ever heard of, the three deities making up fate, stringing together that red string that kind of determines what's going to happen, in your destiny and in your life. Three of Cups is associated with that as well. So it's a matter of fate. It's different for everyone. I would say within 5 years, but I'm feeling within 3 years for the majority of group 1. Maybe if you're exceptionally young, then 5 years is your timeline. And I feel like you'll likely know intuitively because something about this feels so spiritual and divinely guided, as if you're already tapped in. Your life will be a reflection of this when it's, your time. It's not something that would be like, I can't really see it. It's like, no, when you look at the last couple of years, you can see all these changes that you've gone through that has aligned you with this scenario, with being with your perfect man, woman, etc. And the last couple of years, you would see work that you've done to better yourself, and you would see alignment that has kind of come into play. New desires coming up. Spirit, what can you tell us about this person? What can you tell us about their perfect person? So yeah, right away, you guys need excitement. You need passion. We got the 5th house of passion that has come up. The 5th house is all about play, pleasure, adventures, fun. You need that. And we also have the quincunx with complexity. So a quincunx is an astrological transit where planets are aspecting each other, but they're not really understanding each other. You need that contrast. You need that difference. You don't want your partner to be a carbon copy of you. You want them to expose you to new things, new adventures. You want them to help you expand your mind. It's like you don't want a yes man or a yes woman. You want a true partner, someone you can depend on because they have their own dynamic mind. And we have Gemini, okay? The butterfly in this deck. We know the Gemini is the twins, a very intellectually stimulating and stimulated sign, being that I believe Gemini is ruled by Mercury. All about the mind. So let's talk about it. Let's start with this 5th house of passion. So the 5th house, it says performance, entertainment. Even that really sticks out to me. Your perfect person is someone who performs in a way for you. I am feeling that now in a sacral kind of sense. And I believe people kind of say that sometimes, like the way they performed in a sensual kind of way. I feel like I've heard something like that said before. But with this, I'm feeling it's like performance entertainment. Like this person dresses up. This person, you could even be into cosplay, or you may be someone who constantly dyes your hair, constantly changes your aesthetic depending on like how you feel. So you may dress for the day. versus committing to one specific aesthetic or vibe. And even if you're like super straight edge and you have your own style and it's very simple, this person is definitely kind of bringing in the color and the entertainment for you. It says creativity, costume. Yeah, a lot of energy coming up about costumes, you know, with Halloween having passed now. You may need that person that's going to be willing to go there for you on Halloween and even the other holidays and dress your house up and dress yourself up and really immerse yourself in the mood, the holiday spirit. It says play, love affairs, joy, pleasure, parties. You may be someone who is social or someone who's been looking to expand your social group, your friend group. This person will definitely help you do that. And even with love affairs, as you're in a committed relationship with this person, something about this still feels very spicy and fun. It says children, humor, romance, and disco balls. So you need shiny lights, fun experiences. You know, children is on there as well. You could have a desire to have a family, or that could be talking about your inner child that needs to feel free and safe with this person. And very much so will. We have the quincunx here. It says irritates, puzzles, mystifies, complicates, contradicts, clashes, requires translation, adjusts, makes curious, educates, and transforms. So the point of a quincunx is to expose you to things that you've never experienced before, which is something I was kind of picking up on before that you guys may desire or need or want in a relationship. So we're getting that confirmation here yet again that this person is going to introduce you to things. I'm seeing tastes. This person could come from a culture that has a different food than the culture that you come from. They're exposing you to different tastes and flavors. And then we have Gemini, the butterfly. So this is talking about this person. You can look out for Gemini placements, or once you get their chart, I wouldn't be surprised if you were to find that they have a Gemini Venus or a rising. Those are also two placements that would be very noticeable in a romantic setting. It says curious, communicative, versatile, flexible, variety seeking. Yeah, it's like I need variety. I need, you know, a different day to day. I don't want to get stuck in a routine. Social, collaborative. This person works well in partnerships and relationships and with other people. So again, doubling down on the expansion in your friend group through this person. Brilliant, perceptive, vocal, street smart, mobile, studious, restless. Yeah, this person feels very much so ready with that mobile energy. And also street smart. You can travel with this person. You can trust this person to go out with this person because they're street smart. They're not, you know, someone who's unaware of the dangers of the world or someone who's unaware of their own self. They're very social and collaborative. They work well with other people. They're vocal. They'll talk about their feelings. They'll talk about their experiences. This is someone you can really trust because it's like, okay, they will tell you what's on their mind and communicate with you. Spirit, tell us about the relationship. What is this relationship all about? What is this relationship like? So right away, we got the Nine of Swords coming out reversed. So I feel anti-stress, but I also get a strong energy that this relationship will bring in a whole lot of things that you didn't expect or you're not used to. That seems to be the theme here. So your perfect match, group one, is nothing like you. Your perfect man, your perfect woman may share the same ideals that you have in terms of like the foundational stuff. How do you want to live your life? You know, what are your lifetime goals? Like, do you want to have kids or do you want to get married, etc.? That kind of stuff you'll likely, you know, connect on pretty easily and have in common. But when it comes to like personalities, this person brings so much excitement and just things that you've never experienced. We got the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There's a strong energy of expansion through this relationship and leveling up through this relationship, but also a lot of stability. We have the Eight of Wands reversed. We have the Seven of Cups reversed. I like that in this spread because Eight of Wands is very quick, fast moving energy. Showing up with such an adventurous person, that can be okay, very amplified. But to see that showing up with the Seven of Cups reversed, I like that combo because this person isn't like someone who's constantly moving on to the next person. Seven of Cups reversed. They're very much so into monogamy, long-term relationships, and stable relationships. Even if you live like an alternative kind of lifestyle, this person still believes in being with their person, feeling safe with their person, being able to trust their person, and, you know, kind of being able to be comfortable in that way. So it's very important to them that they find stability, even though they're so creative and expansive and adventurous. And I'm getting a strong, I didn't know that I was starving until I tasted you energy here. So if you're like, oh my goodness, this sounds like a lot, I feel like you'll really end up liking it. And also, being that it is divinely guided, yeah, that kind of matches up, because typically when you ask for exactly what you want, you just kind of get exactly what you want, as close as it can be manifested for you in this life. But when it's spirit more in the lead, bringing someone specific to you, yeah, that can represent, maybe this isn't what you kind of imagine, but it's so much better than anything you could ever imagine. So we have the Four of Pentacles. I see a lot of stability and a lot of healing through this relationship. I see a lot of reflecting. This relationship feels like a safe space. We got the Ten of Swords reversed. Did I say the Ten of Pentacles? No, I think I was saying Four of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Swords reversed here. So some healing happening in this relationship. It just feels like a really safe space. And for some of you, a safe space means stability. But for some of you, a safe space means this is a place that you can be yourself without being too much. And that's exactly what this provides to you. Therefore, it is a safe space. So safe space is going to vary depending on your wants and your needs, but the consistent thing I get is you feeling fulfilled in this relationship. We have the Five of Cups and the Moon card here. So there is some letting go of, you know, what you currently know or what you currently, you know, think maybe best case scenario, and opening yourself up to the universe. That is, again, typical and kind of synonymous with these divinely guided relationships. So I would say in the last year or however long you've been on this journey, we got a lot of 20 energy. So since 20 years old, or since, you know, perhaps 2020, you probably notice a theme of spirit really trying to get you to be comfortable with like surrender. And if you're someone who's like more action oriented, that was likely like, you know, a difficult kind of sore spot for you, because it's like, okay, my safe space, my comfort comes from, you know, kind of being a part of the machine and having a say and even just doing things myself. And I feel like spirit has been adjusting you to not doing everything yourself. Let's get a location. Spirit, where or how will they meet their perfect man, woman, person for group one? Spirit is not letting up. Spirit's like, I'm in control of this one. We have truth and golden moment. This person is going to appear before you as if by magic. Literally that golden moment, that Three of Cups, Wheel of Fortune that we tapped into before. You're going to have an aha, epiphany, light bulb moment with the truth card coming up here as well. You're going to have a very strong epiphany, and that epiphany is going to give you the ultimate peace. That epiphany is not going to reveal to you where you meet this person, but it will likely reveal to you how, or maybe even when you'll meet this person, though we did, you know, already tap into a timeline. The epiphany is going to be revelatory, but not in the way that like your old self would consider revelation. Your old self is like very matter of fact, like, spirit, just tell me where. Don't symbology me down, okay? Tell me where. Your new, more evolved, more spiritual, more surrendered, trusting self kind of gets it and has surrendered to the way spirit communicates to you, so you're tapped into that. There's going to be a very specific golden moment. This is also giving me a little bit of like coming of age kind of energy, where you may be called to travel and meet this person as you're traveling, as you're living your best life in a country you've never been to and you barely know the language, and you have all these amazing things you know, happening, or as you're having your golden moment and you're being promoted or going viral or being seen for some work that you've been putting in. And I just heard behind the scenes, so you may have been moving in silence for a while. and you're having a golden moment where everything is popping off with that, and that will be highly associated to you meeting this person. Now, we did get that Ten of Swords that came up before. It was reversed, but we have the Ruins card. So I do see you meeting this person, either for some of you on the heels of a breakup, like right after a breakup, or as you've just had a major purging moment, like a major crying session, releasing session, as you finally let go of a situationship or the idea of having something else that you were manifesting, or someone else rather. We have the Grace card here as well. So I see you gracefully bowing out of a connection with someone else and stepping into the connection with this person. So I see a big cycle ending moment that's leading you to a new cycle opening, and you're meeting this person. But not gonna lie, Spirit is not giving us a exact location this time. I'm like, oh, still looking for it, because I'm very detail oriented. I like to get every last drop of detail. But sometimes even I have to surrender, because Spirit's like, I mean, you can keep pulling cards, but Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 1? We got the solar plexus chakra, card number 3. So I see your solar plexus strengthening and expanding. I just saw 555. Some change could be happening. We got card number 13, which is transformation. So there seems to be a transformation in your personal values, in your energy. People may say you look totally different. You feel like you look the same. I feel like that's people reading and feeling your energy. The way you come across is totally different. That is also a really good sign that you're really close to achieving your goal, a really good sign that you're really close to this relationship manifesting, with you going through these big changes. Every time you go through a big change, take that as a confirmation that you're significantly closer to new love and meeting your perfect partner. But I see a solar plexus chakra awakening, and the solar plexus is the soul. It's who you are at your core, your unique kind of footprint. I see a transformation in that area. We have playful innocence and temporal bonds. Playful innocence, it says, embrace a childish spirit where baby steps ahead lead to joy, not seriousness. So yeah, soon as you, honestly, taking dating and romance and love unseriously will likely lead you to some surprisingly good results in love as well. We have temporal bonds. It says, in the realm of flighty bonds, true connections waver but endure. So Spirit is saying those who make consistent effort to stick in your life, that'll be a really good sign that that is someone who's, for one, on your team and genuinely, feels that connection to you. But for 2, is likely someone who is supposed to be in your life long term. That's what I got for you, group 1. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the Rose Quartz and the Witch's Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping in to see, when will you meet your perfect man, your perfect woman, your perfect partner? We'll get some details about them, see what they're like, where or how you'll meet them. We'll get some details on the relationship as well. Don't you worry, Spirit, for group 2 with the Rose Quartz. Please show us for group 2. What is their timeline for meeting their perfect man, woman, their perfect partner? Okay, so we got time is on your side, and right away I'm feeling like it could be any moment now for you, group 2. And as I'm saying that, I'm feeling, or I'm hearing, you're ready. We got a lot of synonymous cards as well. So we have time is on your side and don't give up. I would say that if you're manifesting or if you're making changes that are to align you with a specific partner or a specific kind of partner, like an archetype, those changes are definitely working for you and working in your favor. If there is a manifestation technique that you have been really called to lately, this is about the time where people start thinking about what's going to be their, next vision board for the future. If you're kind of, starting to think about those things already, starting to prepare, for the next year, then I would say definitely lean into that. But even if it's not vision board related, that's just one, method of manifestation. Definitely, keep up with that. Even those big changes that would align you to a better partner or a specific kind of partner. So like if spirit has been calling you to a certain business or a certain way of living life, lean into that. It's leading you to what you're looking for. We got January. So for you, I'm really feeling like, I don't want to gas it up, but I'm hearing this is your year. That's what I just heard. So January is likely going to be some sort of significant shift for you. That could be the time where you make the shift that is aligning you to your partner. But I'm really feeling like the next year is when you're meeting this person. So depending on when you're watching this, that'll kind of determine the year, but it feels like just a couple months from now, things are really going to take off for you and you're going to be aligned to your partner. We have Wednesday here. I forget what planet rules Wednesday, but you may want to work with that planet as well. I want to say perhaps Mercury, but I don't know off the top of my head. So you might want to look into that. But Wednesday will likely be a significant day for you as well. Group 2, you will likely meet this person on a Wednesday or have your first date with this person on a Wednesday. And that's what I like. Someone actually said that in a video recently that I saw. People that you meet during the week are like people that you're really investing in, people that you'll move your schedule around to be with, people that you'll see even when it's inconvenient because you just work that day. And then people on the weekend, which I don't feel like this is 100% true, but they were saying, people on the weekend are, people you want to have fun with and maybe more temporary. So maybe there's something to that with Wednesday coming up for you, group 2. If all of your dates have been on the weekend, maybe try weekday dates. Maybe that's, really going to work out for you. We got summer that came up. We got Leo season, which is July 23rd to August 22nd. And then we got the very next season, Virgo season that came out, which is August 23rd to September 22nd. So whenever we get like summer, and then July, summer, I believe, starts in June. Then we got it bleeding into July and August and then September. Whenever we get that consecutive timeline from the timeline cards, that's when we know that spirit is really trying to get our attention to a certain season. So I would say summer is likely the season that you will be meeting your perfect, man, your perfect woman, your perfect divinely guided partner. And other than that, don't give up. Keep going. It definitely feels like spirit has been leading you. It feels like spirit has been leading you, and spirit is really not wanting you to worry about time in the sense that you're feeling anxious or too much time has passed. Ooh, and I just heard portal. So some of you may have been called to do a manifestation on a portal. Lionsgate is right during the Leo season, but maybe you didn't end up doing it. I don't feel like spirit is telling you that that's going to be, I feel like it's okay. I don't feel like that's going to be something that will negatively affect you. That could have been a portal for you to have a really good boost that maybe could have had this come in sooner or a different kind of way. But I'm seeing that that's fine. So if you missed some sort of portal or you got kind of tired out, because it gets tiring. It's like the 11:11 portal, the 12:12 portal. It's like too much after a certain point. I check out after a while. It's too many portals nowadays. And it really low key just be angel numbers, but we're not going to go there. Like Lionsgate, I get, because Lionsgate during that time is when our sun aligns with Sirius, our sun's sun, so to speak. But the rest of these are just angel numbers for real. Anyways, there's no astrological specialty that happens during it. It's just anyways. Spirit for group 2. What can you tell us about their person? What do they like? What are their zodiac placements? Ooh, we got Scorpio coming out right away. So, you know, Scorpio, underworld daddy, underworld mommy energy. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. So there is, you know, Pluto, the planet of death and regeneration. There's a lot of darker themes that come with Pluto and a lot of deeper themes that come with Pluto and Scorpio placements. So this person is very deep. Someone who really has a lot of emotional depth. We have Scorpio, the powerhouse. It says transformative, intense, passionate, carnal, thorough, obsessive, intimate, primal, lusty. Listen, if you're looking for that partner, you can have that primal, lusty, sacral chakra connection, you know, with, you're going to get that. You're going to get that, okay? If you know what I'm saying, you know. This person, listen, they're going to flip it, dip it, and reverse it in a splits for you, okay? Whatever way you want it. It says deep, eternal, resourceful, mysterious, regenerative, compulsive, destructive. So there's a lot of shadowy energy, underworld energy. All of a sudden, I'm thinking about the story of Hades and Persephone. That could have some nuance to your path, or that could be something that you have felt attracted to, like in terms of like Greek, you know, mythology. That could be a story that you felt attracted to for whatever reason. But I feel like this is more about the acquiring of you. So this person may literally crawl out of the underworld to come get you. And like Persephone, you may be turned on by that, okay? You may like that. You may be into it. We got the semi-sextile with allowing. It says encourages, sees the potential in, clarifies, gives hopes to, tempers, cycles, grows, realizes, and rewards. So this person, it's like a reward for some of the stuff that you've been through. You're having a genuinely deep communicative partner that you don't have to keep it surface level with, but also that it doesn't have to be all intellectual with, because again, it's primal and it's lusty. So sometimes you just can't say what you want to say with your mouth. Well, pause, because you know maybe y'all gonna figure that out. Listen, I think you'll tell me different. You know, sometime down the line, like, you know what? Actually, I did figure out how to communicate with my mouth. Anyways, I'm just saying sometimes you can't say with words what you really feel, and you gotta just have that friction, that heat, that passion with your partner. And I very much so see you having that. We got Cancer, the doula, a fellow water sign coming up. So your person has a lot of water sign energy. You can look out for Cancer and Scorpio placements and heavy Cancer and Scorpio aspects in their chart. Cancer is one of the mother archetypes in the zodiac. It says feeling, sympathetic, comforting, nostalgic, protective, intuitive, birthing, tender, nocturnal. This person could be a night person, someone who's awake during the night. They could be someone who even works like the night shift in terms of a job. It says caring, moody, receptive, lunar. They could have a special relationship with the moon. Cancer is ruled by the moon. It says sentimental, introverted, defensive, and family-oriented. So this person is really all about preservation of the self, of the home, of the partner, of the relationship, of items. This person is family-oriented, home-oriented. They like to spend a lot of time at home. They like to feel safe, and they like to make sure their partner feels safe. Spirit is showing me like someone checking all the doors and windows before going to sleep as well. So if that is your nightly routine, this person is going to be right behind you, double checking all the doors and windows. Spirit is showing me like a very protective person. All right, Spirit, for group 2, show us about the relationship. What is the relationship like? Oh, we got the Tower coming out right away. And I was wondering, I was kind of waiting for that other shoe to drop. I'm like, you know, that Scorpio energy, that Plutonian energy is no joke, okay? Scorpio placements are not for the weak. They're just not. Whether it's the emotional depth that comes with them or the drama, okay, especially with that Cancer amplifying the drama, the moodiness, the emotions. My goodness. One thing I will say, this person is not bland. They got a lot of color and character. They have a lot of personality. I'm seeing a husky, actually, Spirit is showing me. So I know some people like to compare like romantic partner archetypes to dogs. So you have like the golden retriever personality, you have the Doberman personality. I'm seeing for you the husky personality for this person. Now, if you've ever met a husky, have any relationship with a husky, you know that they have attitude, okay? They have attitude, they're playful, and I'm almost positive some animals is just like, bruh, speak English. I know you can. Like, stop fooling me with these barks. I know you understand me. Huskies real life understand you, and they talk. It's so freaky. Like, some animals are just extra smart like that, and it's like, bruh. They really seem conscious. So anyways, I'm getting a husky, energy. You can maybe look that up on, TikTok or Insta, and you'll see, or even like YouTube, has the shorts and whatnot. And you'll be able to find some videos where people will explain to you the different personalities and what husky means. But it's a very playful, almost mischievous, low-key type of personality where it's like, they know what, you want them to do, but they're not going to do it. They're mischievous, okay? Playful. All right. So talking about the relationship. So first of all, I can see you have a lot of power in this relationship. We have divine air and divine fire here. We have masculine air and feminine fire coming together. You could be a fire sign yourself, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or have that in your Venus placement or even your rising. But this person is coming up King of Swords energy, dominant, very good with communication, someone who takes action, someone who's masculine and ambitious. You're coming across similar, but in a different element. So ambitious in your own right. Queen of Wands is a very attractive person. You could be someone who is like, very attractive, high up there, a knockout, someone who people feel very dangerously are attracted, almost in a forbidden kind of way attracted to. You can have a very unique kind of beauty. But I'm seeing that you're both a king and a queen in your own way. You both have your own divinity, and it feels like strong power couple energy. We got the Tower with the Eight of Cups here, so you're totally walking away from your old life as you're stepping into this relationship. This relationship will bring a lot of changes into your life. And it's kind of like, man, with the Tower, you never really know because the Tower is external. That's the thing. Like, the Tower moment is what happens when Spirit gives us time or opportunities to kind of move things around ourselves. And then the Tower is like, okay, some sort of external circumstance where it's like, okay, these are the things that you didn't make it to on the list of things to do. So let me go ahead and bring this Tower moment in. Or it can just be kind of external, unexpected, circumstances, etc. So, with the Eight of Cups, I can say that your life with this person will be very different than your life just as it is with just you. So all you can do is really prepare. We got the High Priestess here. I see you guys activating each other spiritually. You may astral travel to each other or together. You may dream together. You may develop different spiritual gifts together. Scorpio placements are really good for that as well. Like, really good through when it comes to activating transformations through other people. So I did date a Scorpio before, and I have a Scorpio rising myself. So I had a strong scorpionic energy anchored within my own chart. Dating that Scorpio right away, like even when I just started to just talk to them before we even started dating, transformation, all of a sudden starts popping off. So people with that strong, heavy scorpionic energy will even have a ripple effect in other people's lives. Just being friends with a Scorp can cause all these rapid transformations. So I see that happening for you as well. Likely High Priestess in relation to your spiritual gifts, your intuition, your desires in this life. I see a lot of letting go. But I also see with this Two of Swords here, with this Knight of Swords, it's just like full steam ahead. We're moving ahead. We're letting go of a lot. And it's completely unexpected. I really can't say what the vibe is. Just transformation. The theme is just transformation, but there's no specific like, oh, you're transforming in money, you're transforming in and family. It's like everything is changing and transforming. Your life is totally different. So just expect and prepare for the unexpected with this relationship. You will be very surprised. Spirit for group 2. Where or how will they meet? Ooh, we got the travel card coming out. Ooh, we got dreams that came out, and I was kind of picking up on that, and I was wondering that, like, if you guys would have any dream space activity or astral travel before you meet in the physical. So with dreams coming out, that is a confirmation. This could also be in another kind of way. We'll talk about that in a second. But with dreams, this person may literally pop up in your dreams, or you may astral travel to this person, or they may vice versa astral to you. But with the dreams card coming out here, this could also be about you pursuing your dreams. We did get the travel card. So if you've been wanting to travel more, if that is a dream of yours to do some in-depth traveling or to travel to places you've never been, you could meet this person through travel, or this could be like talking about a dream symbolically. Also, just pay attention to your dreams, because I'm hearing that you may dream of you in another country, and that is a significant message that Spirit wants you to lean into. So just kind of look into it. And I just heard falling into place. So even if you don't have like the money to travel, for an example, it could be very expensive, especially if you're traveling outside of your country. Just look into it. Just look into it. And things are going to fall into place. So say you're all of a sudden like really called to travel like to SK, South Korea, and you cannot get it off your mind. You cannot get it out of your energy. Just looking up travel, South Korea, and you're thinking like, okay, I'm just looking for flights, or I'm just looking for, okay, what's it going to be? Let me just see. Boom, all of a sudden you get a pop-up travel to SK for free, and you meet the perfect requirements. You get chosen for the program, and you get to go for free. Spirit is just telling me, look into it, lean into it, like literally just look into it, and things will fall into place for you. So even if you think logically it's not likely for you because you haven't been able to do it up until this point, yeah, Spirit is like, lean not on your own understanding. I'll move some things around for you. We also have the peace and balance card. So I see you meeting this person as you're coming into a space of internal peace, feeling much more content and happy and satisfied with your life. So again, if that is leading you to some travel or a specific dream, I would say lean into that. We got introspection here and silence. So Spirit is kind of saying you're going to get a very powerful prophetic message as you spend some time in silence, as you spend some time in prayer, meditation, whatever way you connect with that higher power, whatever way you connect with your higher self, you're going to receive a strong message that's going to give you your exact next steps or what you're being called to do, especially if your intuition has been, kind of blocked lately for whatever reason. You may want to do a little ritual for yourself to unblock that intuition. I have manifestation candles on my Etsy shop. I could also do a candle for you to unblock that crown chakra. But you can do that on your end as well. Spirit for group 2. All right. We got reciprocal lines and fiery balance. Reciprocal lines, it says, navigate boundaries with grace, mastering the art of give and take in harmony. Spirit is really wanting you to be graceful at this time. This could even be about gracefully bowing out to give yourself a better chance to have something more fruitful. We have fiery balance. It says, embrace intense forces, offset turmoil, and stabilize with calm resolve. So Spirit is saying, sometimes coming into balance, as tranquil as it sounds, can be quite fiery and intense. Allow yourself to go through those intense moments and really fight for your perfect reality. That's what I got for you. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the stained glass tarot and the Amazonite koi fish, This is your reading, tapping in to see when will you meet your perfect man, your perfect woman, your perfect partner. We'll get a description. What is this person like? We'll see where, how you'll meet them, details on the relationship, all the good stuff, Spirit. For group 3 with the Amazonite, please first show us the timeline for group 3. When will they meet their perfect man, their perfect woman, their perfect partner? For group 3, when will they meet their perfect partner? Ooh, you guys, it's feeling like things are manifesting for you rather quickly. We have in the near future that has come out. I have not seen this card in a long time from this deck, so I'm very excited that you got it, group 3. It's looking like things are manifesting sooner rather than later for you. We also got don't give up, and we did get change your attitude. So usually when this card comes out, it talks about seeing things from a different perspective or letting go of an old manifestation method that is no longer working, especially with this don't give up energy. That's kind of a hint that you're already manifesting or doing something to bring in your desired partner. There are some shifts that you've been, undergoing. This could even be talking about like your own personal transformation that is subconsciously or subliminally manifesting this into your life. So it doesn't have to be something so in your face like, oh, okay, I'm doing hands to material manifesting right now. But this is don't give up on whatever path you're on. Spirit has likely given you some messages, some signs and signals that your desired reality is coming and that it's manifesting. And Spirit is right now giving you like the green light, keep going, do not stop, This is a lot closer than you think. So change your attitude is likely talking about changing your mindset. This would be a good time to get into some mindset work like law of assumption to kind of keep you in that state of assuming, expecting, etc. All that kind of stuff that, what you want is coming towards you. And especially if you're someone who's indecisive or experiences a lot of fear, a lot of back and forth. Or this could be talking about, Spirit is saying that other manifestation technique, that's what got us to this point. But now there's a new manifestation technique that is being called of you that is needed to bring in our essential end goal. So Spirit's like, all right, let's, shift into that mindset. We got October, we got April that came out for you. So that is the sweet spot, anywhere from October to April. So I guess I would say some of you may have already met your perfect man, your perfect woman, but you'd know right away if that is your message because you'd be able to see that reflected in someone that you already know that you met during that timeline. So it's like one of those, if it doesn't apply, let it fly kind of things. But something significant like a shift or this new manifestation technique or method that Spirit is kind of leading you to, or even this personal change may have come through in October or any time between October and April. We did also get the next month after April, we got Gemini season, which is from May 21st to June 20th. So strong energy of spring coming through as well. So this is looking right around the corner for you, group 3. This is looking like something that's going to happen sooner rather than later in the near future, as the first card out said before. Ooh. And then we also got patience is needed and don't focus on the time. So you may be super hyper focused on the time. You may have been ready for this to manifest yesterday. So it's like, Spirit, you telling me I gotta wait a whole another season? You think it's funny, Spirit? When I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you, you may be kind of over it. So Spirit is telling you, do not focus on the time. Focus on the steps that Spirit is calling you to, because that is how you timeline hop. When something is already on your timeline and Spirit's giving you messages, that's because things aren't completely set in stone. So it can happen sooner, significantly sooner. So Spirit's saying, don't focus on the timeline. That may kind of breed some complacency as well. Like it can make you kind of just wait it out until that time and then not kind of miss out on the things that actually aligned you with that. So that's another tricky thing about focusing on time so much. I don't focus on time at all in my manifestation, unless I'm doing it for someone else, because it's just true tea. Like literally things manifest a whole lot quicker when you don't focus on time specifically. Time is very elusive. All right, let's keep going. Spirit, tell us about this person. What is their zodiac sign? What are their placements? What is this person all about? What are they like? Ooh. We got Leo, the lover, Capricorn, the boss, and Pisces, the mystic. So we got all but air here. We got fire with Leo. We got earth with Capricorn. We got water with Pisces. So this person is very dynamic. And Leo, Cap, and Pisces, you can look out for these signs in your person's chart quite heavily. Leo, the lover. It says expressive, creative, loving, playful, warm, overt, self-confident, flirtatious, bedazzling, extroverted. Yeah, this person is really going to impress you. This person is confident in themselves. They're expressive, they're creative. And I really like that expressive part because, I don't know, it just seems like it's the thing these days. Like who can be unbothered the most? Who can be the most nonchalant? I love someone who is willing to just kind of do you like, what's that guy's name? I always forget his name, but from the Addams Family, he's in a relationship with, I believe that's Morticia. I don't know why I always forget his name. Is it Gomez? Kissing all up and down her arm. I love you, professing his love through words. We love that archetype. It seems like you don't get that anymore. So I love that this person is specifically expressive in their love for you. They're going to show you through their actions that they love you, that they're interested in you, and that they're attracted to you. So you will get a lot of that overt kind of expression of their feelings and their desire and their love for you. Yeah, and I'm also seeing this person, they like a good show. They like a good performance as well. So when it comes to like fireworks at the special occasion that they've arranged for you, or the blip in the sky that they have for you, will you be my like this person will take those extra steps to really wow you when they woo you. We have Capricorn, the boss. It says serious, authoritative, ambitious, realistic, structured, traditional, wise, enduring, accomplished, majestic, competent, down to earth, corporate, reserved, rigid, disciplined. So this really kind of anchors all of that fancy energy, all of that expressive, bedazzling energy. It gives this person more of a serious undertone and also a traditional undertone. So it's on one end, they're very romantic and they want to engage and do all of those, super romantic, date kind of like things where it's like, okay, that's a part of this, the romanticism. You don't want to skip over that part. But then you also have the other side of them, which is quite serious and traditional. So they believe in long-term partnership, or more likely like marriage. They believe in living together. They believe in building together, acquiring assets together, building a life together, trust, having a true foundation. So I love that for you. And then we got Pisces, the mystic, giving them some emotional depth, some spiritual nuance. It says imaginative, healing, compassionate, mystical, magical, dreamy, ephemeral, enigmatic, spiritual, emotional, impractical, and illogical. So something about this person loves to escape. Something about them also loves to kind of sit in the gray area in those altered states, those altered realities. Pisces has kind of got this jack of all trades energy, where like Gemini, they could even be seen as someone who, people will say, oh, Gemini's two-faced or they're fake. I notice that Pisces often have that quality as well because they're ruled by Neptune. They really can shift. They're shapeshifters. They can shift into so many different forms of themselves, so many forms of happiness and realities, which also gives them an edge just in life because they have this ability to channel this towards, okay, when things change, I can shift to my new environment and I'm going to be okay. So it's kind of like a superpower, really. But anyways, you know, this gives them emotional depth. This gives them the ability to be, you know, more than just one way. They have many sides to them, and they can be a bit ridiculous. They can be a bit illogical. You know, if you're someone who kind of gets really giddy and funny at night and you kind of just lose your mind and start acting weird. I know I do. That's that. Listen, if you know, you know, because I've gone completely rogue in some of these readings because I try to read at night and it's like, you know, let me just stick to the daytime because I just start with the foolishness. And, you know, this person could be like that as well. So if you're like that, you're going to find a safe space in this person because they're not going to judge you. They'll be ridiculous right on with you. I'm also seeing spontaneous, very spontaneous this person could be, specifically at night I'm feeling, and Pisces is typically nocturnal energy as well. All right, Spirit, show us the relationship. What is the relationship like for group 3? So right away we got the Ace of Cups coming out. So I'm seeing that this is a relationship where you're feeling like you're getting all your needs met. We also got the Three of Swords reversed. So I see a lot of healing here and a lot of comfort and safety. We're getting a lot of aces coming out. We got the Ace of Pentacles that just came out as well. So it's like the main themes of this relationship is financial security, because it is the Ace of Pentacles, but also security within itself and also within each other in the relationship. Pentacles represents like longevity, long-lasting things. So this is long-term for sure. And with that Ace of Cups, I see you feeling very satisfied and even a bit, you know, it kind of almost feels unfair, like you're being selfish having this great of a lover. So, you know, I feel like you're going to be one of those people that has like such a great partner that genuinely it kind of makes people jealous. I'm not picking up on anything like that, any issues, you know, but I am seeing that you're getting the lion's share of a partner. I mean, this person is so dedicated to you. Bottom of the deck, we got the Fool card. So in this relationship, there's going to be a lot of firsts. And if you're someone who's never been in a relationship, or you haven't been in a relationship where you've gotten to do all of those couple things, if you've never gone on a vacation where you've traveled with your partner, or you've never done a certain kind of date with your partner, I do see you guys getting to do all of that good stuff. So that'll be really nice and fun. And I'm seeing some upgrades. We got the Page of Pentacles reversed and the Three of Swords reversed. So you guys are leaving behind any traumatizing, hurtful, painful experiences. And also Page of Pentacles reversed. You're letting go of any relationships that didn't work out, any past love that has sat with you, for some of you, for years. And you're finally getting a safe space, Four of Pentacles, to reflect on what you've been through and to release it. You know, the story behind the Four of Pentacles, the whole tarot actually has a story, and there's a story to each card. And the Four of Pentacles is a soldier that actually just got back from war, and he's reflecting and grateful for his life, but it's also bittersweet because it's a bit of survivor's guilt, like you're reflecting on all the, you know, people you've lost and all the things, the horrible things you've seen and been through. So I see this person being such a safe space for you to finally work through any familial hurt, friendship hurt, heartbreak. Yeah, and now Spirit is showing me like someone running. So you may feel group 3, this is getting so deep, but like you've always had to run. You're always on the go. And you may have even really started to like it, all these new beginnings that are constantly happening because you have these things ending. But now that you're finally slowing down and getting such a safe space, yeah, I see this person like bear hugging you from the back, such a safe space in this new partnership. You are finally able to process and reflect on some of the things that you weren't in safe enough space to process and reflect on previously in your journey. So I see so much healing happening in this relationship that you didn't even know you needed, because it's like you've been on the run. Just you keep going and going and going. And at a certain point, it became welcome. It's like, okay, yeah, this, you know, crappy friendship or crappy job ended, you know, I got fired or something like that, like something that should be hurtful, but I'm actually feeling excited because it's another new beginning. And that's how it's been for a long time. But now that there's so much safety and stability, it's like, oh my goodness, I'm actually realizing how much I've been through. Especially for those of you in relationships, when it's the Three of Swords coming out, you may specifically been reflecting on all the relationships you've been in, if you have been in a lot of relationships, and seeing like, dang, if they wanted to, they would, because I'm getting treated like actual royalty in this relationship and loved so thoroughly that it's almost disturbing to see what you were excited about in the past. You know, the small things that someone may have done, you know, for you, or just having a good day may have excited you. You know, having a good day with your partner may have excited you in the past. And it's like, when every day is good, it's like, dang, that was really bare minimum type. So we got the Seven of Swords reverse. This person is also very loyal and devoted and dedicated to you. And we have the Queen of Swords reverse. I'm seeing that you may have even had to, like, mother or father kind of parent your past partners, walk them into certain conversations, walk them into expressing themselves, solving the problems for them. It's kind of like you may have dealt, it's kind of like the mom that can only understand what the toddler is saying, but no one else can understand. You may have had to be that for past partners. I mean, just so difficult that it's like everyone, your friends are like, what is wrong with, like, what are they even trying to say? And you're like, oh, I know the problem. They're really mad at XYZ. Oh my goodness. I don't wish that on anyone. Not the, not the mother only. Oh God. No, ma'am. No, sir. I'm glad we're graduating out of that. So yeah, there seems to be a huge graduation. Fool card, new beginning, new blessings and excitement. Spirit, where or how will they meet? First card out, we got distance here. So this person may live at a distance from you. This could be long distance. You could also meet this person as you're traveling, or they could, you know, meet you as they're traveling. And we got their surveillance card here as well, almost as if this person remote views you, or they have seen you in some other way, like maybe in a spiritual way or in a spiritual form, like through like astral travel or any dream space kind of stuff. There's a distance between the two of you, but at the same time, there is some way, somehow, that this person has been able to feel you or experience you or see you. Oh, we got the study card here as well. So that could be the reason for the travel. If you're considering studying or exploring another culture and you want to do that in person, and you've been really called to look up a program that allows you to travel to another country, maybe for low or for free. One of my friends actually did that. She went on a Save the Turtles project, and she got to live there for 6 months and was doing a lot of like beach cleanup and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But she was totally living that beach life. I'm talking, you know, fruit bowls, acai bowls every morning, rolling out of bed, surf lifestyle. I mean, I was just so proud of her, because I'm like, dang, you really girl boss with that solo travel. But anyways, I say all that to say, you could be called into like a program that allows you to travel, and you get free lodging and like even, you know, like some extra funds as well. We have productivity here. Work could also cause you to meet this person, or being productive. You could meet this person, I would say, even as you're running errands as well. We got the reunion card, so this could be someone you've known from a young age, or this could be someone you're reunited with in this life. I was getting a little bit of past life energy throughout your spread, where there could be some deeper nuances that you're not aware of, where it's like, okay, we've connected in another way, or in another lifetime even. And we got the Grace card here. So I see Spirit really supporting you, and I see Spirit leading you to this person. Grace is like, you know, when Spirit kind of gives you a blessing that wasn't necessarily worked for. And Spirit is saying, you know, this is a connection that I 100% support, and I will kind of help you and, you know, help bring things together for you. And you can set some intention for that as well to amplify that energy. We got the Fool's Gamble here. It says, beware that beware of deceit or tricksters, as risky paths can lead to downfall. We got entangled. It says establish and communicate your own boundaries. So right at the end of your reading, I am feeling like your old life may be trying to pull you or keep you, or this could be a person, a situationship, a time waster, someone who's in your energy, trying to keep you from making that fool's gamble, trying to make you, keep you stuck essentially where you are and not taking the risk and not believing in yourself. Anyone who denies your own desires and doesn't support you in where you're called to in life is someone that you should definitely keep at arm's length. If not, completely unalign yourself with that person. So that's what I got for you, Group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that's where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 4 with the Clear Quartz and the Salvic Legends Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see when will you meet your perfect man, your perfect woman, your perfect partner. We shall see what they are like, their zodiac, their placements, their energy, where you'll meet them, the relationship, all that good stuff. Spirit, for Group 4 with the Clear Quartz, please show us first their timeline. When will they meet their perfect partner? Okay, so first of all, we got 11, 12, and 13 that has just come up. That's giving me that like steps angel number sequence energy. So you may be seeing things like 1, 2, 3, 4, or even like 1, 1, 2, 2. If you use like military clock, 2, 2, 3, 3, like different step like sequences in terms of angel numbers. Also, that's giving us the step energy where it's like you may be taking it one step at a time, and Spirit may be giving you one, the next step at a time in terms of manifestation or in terms of this coming to fruition. Spirit, for Group 4. Oh, there's another card that flipped over. Let's see. All right, so let's talk about it. So we got in the distant future as the first card that came out, and then we got wait a bit longer. So it definitely feels like you're ready for this, Group 4, and you're like, yeah, this really could have manifested yesterday. I am not too keen on waiting too long or too much longer. And Spirit's like, all right, wait a bit longer. And especially with these step kind of angel numbers that we got in your spread, I could see that for sure. It feels like it's already in the works, but I am seeing that things have to happen in perfect order. So there is something, and a lot of times we can assume that it's on our end. It could also be on their end. It could be on the universe's end, getting you in the same place at the same time together. Something completely out of your control. So I would just say wait a bit longer and trust the process. I can see that it is already in motion though, so I will say that. You may be seeing a lot of 1111 portal angel numbers, so that would kind of align with the energy we were getting before as well, having to walk through certain doorways, certain portals that give you certain opportunities. Also, I feel like these are significant numbers to you in some way. So 1212, that's one of those me plus you kind of angel numbers. That angel number to me personally means what you're seeking is also seeking you. When you have that 12-12 reflection, the 1 being the self, the 2 being the other person, the couple coming together, or the manifestation coming together with you, and then you have that mirrored with the 12-12. So if you're seeing that as an angel number, take that as confirmation. But 11, 12, 13, these angel numbers are likely speaking to you at this time, and then also these will be significant dates in the future, especially with how they're laying out like this. So, maybe even on the 11th, something significant happens. Then the 12th of the next month, something significant happens. Then the 13th of the next month. We got number 16 here as well. So that could be a personal confirmation of your birthday or some sort of significance. You'll have to let me know. We got August that came out as significant for you. And then we have Thursday that came out. So you can meet this person on a Thursday in August. You could have met this person on a Thursday in August. Let's see if we can get anything else about the timeline. We'll get it from the tarot, but I just want to know, like, how is this manifesting? I am curious, like, is there something you're being called to do, or is it external? You might already know intuitively. We got Tuesday that came out. Tuesday will be significant in some way. And then we got February. So there could have been a shift that happened on the 11th, 12th, or 13th, or even the 16th of August that is bringing you your desired reality, your desired manifestation. On February, Spirit just said, go back to your pictures. That's very specific. So someone may have taken a picture of something significant, like a ritual or a spell that you did. Most people in August, they're worried about kind of like Lionsgate 8/8. But you could have done something on the 11th, 12th, 13th, or the 16th as well, or instead of during the Lionsgate portal. All right. Spirit, tell us about this person. What is their zodiac sign? What are their placements? What are they like? Who is this? Ooh, we got the second house of assets. So this person is likely wealthy. They've got some assets. This is a financially well-off person, a financially well-off, responsible person as well. So someone who has knowledge of markets, someone who has knowledge of how to build wealth. In terms of signs, we got Taurus that came out. Taurus is ruled by Venus, so that gives this person a romantic touch, an attractive touch, very sensual kind of energy. Taurus, the bombshell, it says earthy, practical, steadfast, productive, fertile, ample, worthy, ripe, pleasure-seeking, sensuous, solid, possessive, loyal, patient, and deliberate. So it's that, you know, Venusian earth energy. Taurus is an earth sign that is ruled by Venus. So this person is definitely a lover, making them possessive, yes, but also making them someone who values stability, who values long-term relationship, loyal partnerships. And yeah, I can definitely speak from personal experience. If a Taurus is your person, well, really, if you're their person, that's how it works. Because that's the thing. Like, if a Taurus, if you know, Taurus, I do notice they do generally kind of look out for like pretty much everybody. Like, they try to, but they're not gonna really compromise their own comfort for other people. But if you are their person, oh, they will do anything. Like, that is unmatched loyalty 1,000 times over. So, you know, they got to see you as their person, though. Like, if it's like you trying to wiggle yourself in with a Taurus, but they're not really feeling it. Yeah. I don't know if you will get those qualities. I ain't even gonna hold you. But, for you, you know, we're tapping into your chosen, desired, perfect man, woman. So you're going to get all that good stuff. We got the second house of assets. It says the material world, possessions, finance, talent, values, worthiness, wardrobe, luxuries, credit score, security, and aesthetics. So this person has a nice home, nice car, nice credit score. Hey, okay. One thing about them, they're getting approved for the loan. One thing about them, they're getting approved for the house, okay? This person is very financially savvy, and that's very, you know, in alignment with Taurus. Taurus typically ends up finding wealth or is based on wealth, opulence, having the best of the best. I just saw 808 on the camera. We have the numinous with mystery. So this person, very romantic, wealthy, and I feel like you've never met someone like this person. And I actually just heard in real life. So if you're like a book talk girly, or if you're a, you know, manga girly, someone who likes to read, or even like an episode, Wattpad girly, this is going to be like your 2D lover for real. This person embodies the qualities of something that only a book could conjure up, like something so good only a book could, you know, bring about this kind of person. The numinous with mystery, it says the unknown, the unknowable, psychic abilities, the cosmos, oneness, source, the unnameable, inner knowing. That's really sticking out to me, inner knowing. So you're going to know intuitively once you met this person. There will be no doubt. Other worlds, enigmas, the occult, and intuition. So this person is very mysterious, and they don't remind you of anyone. They're very different, and they expose you to a lot of different experiences as well. We got the 8th house of intimacy here. Okay, a little bit of spice. Investments, intensity, contracts, sacral chakra energy, erotic capital. Now, what does that mean? Y'all gonna have to let me know. What does that mean? Erotic capital. Secrets, mysteries. Maybe it's like, so capital is like your wealth, right? So if it's erotic capital, is that like a red room? What is that giving? What is the erotic investment? What does that mean? I'm genuinely at a loss here. Okay, it says mysteries, obsessions. Is that like trust built over time? So you have this like deep trust, you know, this, I don't know. Okay, anyways. Inheritance, kundalini energy, and the underworld. It does say stalking on there as well. So listen, your partner, yeah. It might happen, okay? It may stalk you a little bit. But it's your perfect partner, so you'll accept it. Spirit, what can you tell us for group 4 about their relationship? What is their relationship like for group 4? Well, we got the Empress. So I see you being absolutely nurtured. Wow, with the King of Cups. We love it. We love a humble king, willing to humble themselves. This person is also doing a lot of investing in you. Specifically, we got the Page of Cups that has just come out. We got the 7 of Coins and the Page of Cups. So this person is investing in your ideas, things that you've never allowed yourself to fully explore, even like hopes and dreams that you had when you were younger, or little things that you've always wanted to do romantically. So, you know, 'tis the season. Couple pajamas, you know, s'mores around the campfire, like those little cute things that you've not got, you know, to do yet with a partner. This person goes, you know, the extra mile to make sure you have those experiences. And they also really listen and believe, you know, they listen to your ideas and they believe you and your stories and things like that. So it's just like this person is invested in even the smallest of things, which you don't typically see with someone who has a lot of wealth, that they have all that time to just, you know, kind of listen. Usually they're kind of go, go, go. So I like that you get a bit of both, you know, someone who's willing to invest in you in a literal kind of way, but also someone who's invested in you emotionally and mentally and allows you to speak and share your thoughts, your dreams, your desires, you know. Love that for you. We got the 8 of Swords reverse and the King of Cups here. So this person is releasing you from some limiting beliefs or a limited lifestyle. It's like, you know, I saw a video the other day and it was this girl, she was asking her mans, she's like, what bag should I get, babe? They were like at Dior or something like that. And he's like, just get them both. And she's like, well, there's 3. And he looks on the counter, there's 2 bags and a pair of sunglasses. And he's like, sunglasses don't even count. They don't even count. Literally get them all. And, you know, she's just laughing and then the video ends. It gives me that kind of vibe where it's just like, this person is like, you don't have to choose, get them both, you know? Yeah, Spirit is now showing me this when it comes to eating as well. So if you are someone who likes to get your grub on, okay, if you like to eat, that's a very Taurus energy. Taurus loves to eat. Taurus loves to feed you. They love, you know, to try new foods and things like that. So, yeah, if you're like that, if you like to try new foods or you're a foodie, this person is also like, let's try them all. Yes, of course, we're getting an appetizer. Is that even a question? We're getting an appetizer and we're getting drinks and we're getting dessert. So yeah, we got the Eight of Swords reversed and the King of Cups. This person frees you from limitation in all ways. I feel like this person will support you if you don't want to work, or we did get the Page of Cups if you want to pursue like creative things or things that you've always dreamt of or wanted to do. We have the Empress with the Four of Coins reversed. So there is nothing holding them back. There is nothing that they're saving. With you, Empress, it's just like they invest in you as if you are a goddess, a god, as if you are the altar and they have to make their daily contribution. It's like that is their vibe. There's nothing, there's like, this person really does not tell you no. I see you absolutely spoiled rotten in this relationship. My goodness. Oh. And it kind of felt like it was never going to happen. We got the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. So when things take off for you, they're going to take off very swiftly, very quickly, very unexpectedly. We got the Two of Cups here, soulmate energy. So Spirit is leading you to this relationship, to this person. But we got the Fool card reversed and the Nine of Swords. So where you are currently now, you may be feeling held back by your own logic. You may be feeling on one end that you want to be very logical and you want to be very reasonable and you want to plan for the future. But on the other end, you do have other desires that you don't feel are being met and you want to ask for them. You want to manifest them. You know, people may call you Delulu. You may call yourself Delulu. And you may really be wanting to reach for the stars, though. And I see you being able to do that in this relationship. But I feel like it's a bit scary for whatever reason in the beginning. We got the Nine of Swords. So having so much could trigger you to a degree. It happens, you know, it's kind of like, you know, those people who win the lottery overnight and then they have millions of dollars and then they go completely like, they kind of separate from their logic because they're so overstimulated and they're just like, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. So you could be having a moment like that in the beginning where you feel a bit dysregulated from this huge influx of like wealth and even the emotional stuff, the adoration, this person not telling you no. I'm seeing a little bit of that. So I would say with the Two of Cups, that's a high level of compatibility and a high level of care this person is giving to you. So that'll be worked out in time. I don't feel like you really have to worry about that. That'll be kind of worked out in time. Two of Cups is like insurance. It's like we have underlying spiritual compatibility that goes beyond our natural attraction towards each other. So we kind of have an extra oomph or spiritual aspect that's kind of the glue keeping us together even when you feel overwhelmed or I feel overwhelmed, etc. So Spirit for group 4, where or how will they meet? So first off, we got the Earth card here. You can meet this person as you're outside. You can meet this person even as you're traveling as well. We actually got air that came out as well. So that would be like travel by plane or travel by, I want to say boat, but that would be water, but I am hearing boat. So some sort of travel energy. And then with that Earth energy, you can meet this person as you're outside. Also, we have the Temptation card here. I'm getting a strong wandering energy where it's like you're actually on the way to somewhere else, but then you see this, you know, jazz bar and it's popping and you're like, you know what, let me just wander in here. And like, it wasn't even something that you thought you would do. Or you're hanging out at your local park and you're, you know, reading or whatever. And then there's like, you know, some people playing soccer and then, you know, you end up kind of looking over there a moment longer and you're like, oh, kind of fine, hold on. And then you lock eyes with your boo. Just random, you know, first thing that came to my head. It'll be different, but there's some energy of temptation here that's bringing you to your person. So be open to that. It's likely going to happen spontaneously, unexpectedly, and there's gonna feel like, ooh, some forbidden energy. Yeah, now Spirit is showing me someone at a museum, but there's a private party going on in a museum and you're very tempted to look, you know, into the entryway and see what they're doing, and then you lock eyes with someone. So just be open to kind of random things like that. We got the golden moment card here, so that kind of indicates that your guides, your angels, your spirit team, spirit, whatever you've been working with, or even your higher self is orchestrating a golden moment, the perfect opportunity for you to align with this person and to enter this relationship, enter this connection. So look out for just kind of synchronicities. I don't feel like you'd really be able to predict this, even if you wanted to. Even with that earth energy, it's kind of like, okay, someone may end up inviting you out, like just random, like to a football game or something like that. You end up going and it's like, oh, I meet this person. So I feel like it's going to happen very randomly for you. And we got the endings card here, so there could be some ending, especially if there's travel. I'm very drawn to her hair in the wind on the air card. If you've been feeling like cutting your hair, hair does hold memory. It does hold DNA. When you cut your hair, you literally change the frequency of your entire being. So it is a real thing. If you want to create change and you're feeling called to cut your hair, listen, I'm not saying pull a Britney. You don't have to shave it all off, but a few inches wouldn't hurt. We got mapping the way and inner compass. Mapping the way, it says exploring love and unearthing unexpected treasures. Yep. The more you explore, the more you wander, you unearth this unexpected romantic connection. We have the inner compass. It says trust your instincts that lead you in the right direction. Oh my goodness, so many cards coming out last minute talking about, going with the flow and allowing your own curiosity to lead you. That's what I got for you, Group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings, that is where you can find your girl. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.